I've never seen a car like this before.
Thunderstorms moved through eastern Nebraska late Thursday afternoon and evening. Tornado warnings were issued in Saline and Jefferson counties briefly. Douglas County, including parts of Omaha, experienced flash flooding. Lincoln Electric System reported nearly 2,000 people without power around 4 p.m., but the outage was resolved by 4:30 p.m. Local reporters observed dangerous road conditions due to flooding on Saddle Creek Road. Several viewers have reported similar conditions across the city. Officials are urging an abundance of caution. Flash flooding warnings sounded on phones in the Omaha area a few minutes before 6 p.m., with the warning expected to be in place until 7:45 p.m. Local residents sent in videos Thursday afternoon of flooding on 45th and Leavenworth Streets and at Good Shepherd Elementary at 51st and Center Streets, near the end of Saddle Creek Road. An unconfirmed preliminary report from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center said a tornado touched down briefly Thursday in Pottawatomie County, about 4 miles northeast of Council Bluffs, then crossed Interstate 80. An Omaha man described helping pull a woman from her car as flash flooding occurred in parts of the area during Thursday's torrential downpour. Vehicles near Saddle Creek Road, near 50th Street, were swept away by the flood, prompting a rescue crew response. Maddie Augustine spoke with Scott, who lives in the area of Saddle Creek and Leavenworth Street. Scott said the water was coming up to the windows of a woman's car during the rain, which flooded streets in the area. "We had to actually pull her out of her car and help her out," Scott said. "It was unbelievable. One of the craziest things I've ever done in my entire life." Scott said instinct kicked in during the incident. "It's my responsibility as a human being, and I care about people," Scott said. "That's the way it's supposed to be." It's unclear if anyone was injured from the flash flooding. With severe weather season in full swing, thunderstorms continue to pound the Midwest with damaging winds and some substantial hail. Horrific storms ripped through Fremont, Nebraska, last Thursday, leaving behind a trail of tornadoes and massive hail. One driver is likely facing a totaled vehicle. Video footage captured by Eric Pettis, seen above, showed the terrifying moment softball-sized hailstones relentlessly pounded his girlfriend's car. "God, don't break my windshield, please," Pettis' girlfriend is heard saying in the video. "Once we got on the highway, it started to hail," Pettis said. The video vividly illustrated the intensity of the hailstorm as enormous chunks of ice, some measuring up to 4 inches in diameter, cracked their windshield and ultimately shattered a side window. Pettis said that they believe her car is totaled but have not heard from the adjuster yet. After rounds of severe thunderstorms in the plains this week, a threat, once again, will return Thursday afternoon in portions of Texas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska. While that threat looks to stay on the lower end, the forecast center said large hail and damaging winds are still likely with any severe storms that do develop. An isolated tornado or two is possible in the afternoon and evening. The threat makes a resurgence Friday with a severe storm risk for Oklahoma and the Panhandle region of Texas.
Because someone could easily get to the building.
A line of storms is moving southeast into the aforementioned regions. These storms produced 67 miles per hour winds in Waco, along with flooding from heavy rain across southern North Texas.
A tornado warning right now.
As these storms have moved into an unstable area, they have intensified. We expect the cluster of storms to continue moving east-southeast at 30 to 40 miles per hour through the early evening hours. This means storms will reach Bryan, College Station, Brenham, Crockett, Groveton, and Lufkin over the next several hours.
I don't know if anybody can see this, but this is
The western edge of the line may also move into Georgetown and Austin this afternoon. Strong wind gusts, heavy rain, and perhaps hail are possible with the most intense storms. Houston may see a weakening line of storms arriving around 9 to 10 p.m. We expect the cluster to weaken after sunset. A tornado watch will soon be issued for the Panhandle and West Texas, with a severe thunderstorm watch possible in the Permian Basin and Stockton Plateau. Isolated to widely scattered supercell thunderstorms will develop by dinner time. These storms will be slow-moving to the east at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Plenty of instability, moisture, and adequate wind shear aloft will support the possibility of giant hail from the most intense storms, softball-sized or larger than 4 inches in diameter. Localized damaging wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, and a few tornadoes are also possible. There may be an increase in the tornado threat with any intense supercell storms moving off the caprock in the southeastern Texas Panhandle after 6 to 7 p.m. through 10 p.m. Storms in the Permian Basin will also carry a large hail threat before weakening after 10 p.m. A few storms in the eastern Texas Panhandle may continue through midnight, eventually moving into western Oklahoma. I'm hopeful we won't experience another large cluster of storms moving across Texas tonight, though we may see those storms in Oklahoma make a run at the Red River in Texoma tomorrow morning.
Just once a year? Every other year. And there's no, like, they can't figure out how to drain this place?